Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, and you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for July the 26th, 2020. Hope all of you had a great week. Let's get started. First of all, if you're new to CTFO, it is a nutritional products and wellness company. It was founded by the three guys you see on your screen. Not me, you see me on your screen too, but Stephen Stewart Finger and Michael Kahn. I've known Stewart and Michael for more than 10 years now. They're two fantastic people. I just met Steve about a year ago. Equally fantastic. I just haven't known him as long. If you had to pick three people you want to run the company that you're working with, these are the three guys you'd pick, okay? They do not receive corporate bonuses or salaries. They are paid as distributors just like you and me. Okay, what kind of week did we have? Well, we signed up 171 new members, including 14 that came in for free by mail from a postcard or flyer or a letter or some type of mail operation, okay? We had our 31-day team sales volume, $64,613, maintaining pretty steady. Our weekly team sales volume so far, $13,590. I do want to caution some of you that you need to keep track of your credit cards, because I got a few processing challenge or whatever they call them when your credit card doesn't go through. It's your responsibility to make sure that your order goes through, that your credit card has enough room on it to pay for your order. Let's see, we did sell 4 silver packs this week. I did see some cases where people could have saved money. For example, I saw people buying 3 packs of 10X Pure Gold Super 1000. If you buy a 4-pack, it qualifies as a silver pack. It is one of the pre-constructed silver packs. You save another 5%. It's cheaper to buy a 4-pack than it is to buy a 3-pack in a single. Save money. Use the packs, okay? We now have a total of 41,521 members in our group. I do realize that some of them joined and quit. Some of them aren't real people. Some of them joined a long time ago and then stayed in for a while and went away. Some of them came back. Some people have come back 2 or 3 times, okay? That's what happens when you have a company that allows you to join for free and never kicks you out for not buying product, all right? The postal profit system, our letter mailing system that brings in auto ship members, had a little bit of a slow week. We're waiting on a 10,000 letter mailing to hit. As you all should know by now, the mail has gotten incredibly slow, mainly due to COVID. There are fewer people working. Some of them are sick. They're having to maintain social distances and all that kind of thing and take extra precautions. All of that has slowed down the mail unbelievably. We did send out 39 info packs. We had 4 auto ship sign-ups, and we sent out 83 follow-up info packs. So it wasn't a bad week. We're waiting on another major mailing to come in. We're also putting together another mailing that will probably go out next week. If you are a Postal Profit System member, you will want to jump on that, send in an order form to get to be included in that mailing. Okay, hasn't gone out yet. I sent out an email to the Postal Profit System members, and you should have gotten that email unless you're joined in the last few days. Take advantage of this. Send in an order form, get a mailing. That's how this works. Okay, a few updates and training. There will be a CTFO Leadership Council Zoom meeting on July the 28th. Sorry, my video, I guess, is blocking the date. But anyway, I will be on that Zoom call. That's Tuesday night, right before the webinar. We'll be having a Zoom meeting. I don't know what the subject matter is. I just said we need to talk about some things. So I will be on that meeting. And if there's anything I'm allowed to share with you, you'll hear about it next Sunday. Please follow instructions. I keep repeating this because apparently some people aren't hearing it. Maybe there are people who don't listen to my training. All right. Postcards, 35-cent stamps. Don't waste your money with 55-cent stamps. Please be sure you put a label, a stamp, and your ID or username on every card. Don't put anything but your ID or username in the blank space on the front of the card. Don't fill in your phone number and email. That's for your prospect to fill in their phone number and email. These simple instructions are not hard, and you should be following them. Let's go to Postal Profit System. When you get a coupon back in the mail, send it to me, the income at home address. Send it with $2 per coupon. You don't have to put every coupon in a separate envelope. You can put 5 coupons in one envelope and a $10 bill. That's fine. There's no need to waste stamps and envelopes, sending every one of them in a separate envelope. If you get $5, you still only need to send me $2, okay? You get to keep all the rest of that money. You want to send it to me, I'll take it, but you don't have to, okay? Follow the instructions. They are not difficult. Okay. Speaking of the Postal Profit System, Jay has been bugging me about crunching some numbers. I did crunch some numbers yesterday for the last few months. Part of the problem with any running direct mail system is things are still coming in even from months ago. But here's what our numbers basically are telling us. The conversion rate or response rate to Postal Profit System invitation letters is roughly 8%. Okay, 8 to 10, 5 to 6. It depends on the mailing. Obviously, you get better numbers when you have a larger mailing, or at least more statistically correct numbers. All right, but I'm saying on the average, the response to the invitation letters is about 8%, much better than response to postcards, by the way. For those who receive both the info pack and the follow-up info pack, okay, if you add all the numbers together, we're running 3+% response on those. Bear in mind, with the info pack and follow-up info pack, we are selling a continuity monthly program ranging between $50 and $120 a month. So it's not an easy sell. We do the same thing with people who join for free for postcards. That's not an easy sell either. So we are scratching our heads trying to figure out how we can get those numbers a little bit higher. But those are the numbers, okay? They are working. The more people you have mailing with you, whether you're mailing postcards or postal profit system letters, the better you're going to do, because some of the work and some of the expense is being shared with other people. That's the secret to making money. Make money from the work of other people. Okay, that's my updates for the week. How do you build a business anyway? Okay, this is what we call a referral marketing business, which means you need to bring other people in and get them to buy products. It's that simple. So the answer is 1, 2, 3. Number 1, be an active member yourself. Be a product of your own products. You can buy one $47 product a month and qualify for the entire pay plan except for the pack program. I'll tell you about that in the next chart. But be an active member. That's all you have to do. You don't have to buy 10 products every month. You only have to buy one. In fact, you should only buy one on AutoShip. The rest of them you should use our pack strategy, which I will talk about on the next chart. Number 2, advertise your business. A lot of ways to advertise. Some of them cost money. Most of them cost money. A few don't. If you have no money, then you're kind of down to word of mouth. Talk to people. Send them to your website. Send them emails. You can use social media. I'm not a fan of social media for this purpose, at least. But our mailing systems are forms of advertising. You can advertise online with solo ads on Craigslist and that kind of thing. Various people use various means to advertise their business. Print ads, okay? I use several methods to advertise my business, but my objective in advertising is to bring in new members, because you don't get paid until you bring in people who buy product. That's the rules. So if you bring in new members, what do you want them to do? You want them to do number 1 and number 2, and you get them to do number 1 and number 2 by doing number 3, which is follow up with your new members. You can use our welcome letter that we provide for you upon request, text, phone, or email. I will tell you that 95+% of emails go unopened. In many cases, they aren't even seen. They end up in spam folders. Most phone calls do not get answered. I don't answer my phone unless I know who it is. They go to voicemail. Many times voicemails are not returned. Some people don't ever listen to their voicemails. Some people, you can call their phone and it will tell you their voicemail has not been set up. That's because they don't want to get any voicemails, I guess. I don't know. Text works a little better in today's world, depending on who it is. Especially younger people. I find that my grandchildren do more by text than by email. They'd rather text me than call me or email me. So text works fairly well. Okay, that's one way to contact people if they have a cell phone. Okay, doesn't work on landlines. The best way, because what does everybody do? Everybody opens their mail, right? So the best way is to send them a welcome letter. If you have a new member and you want to send them a welcome letter, all you have to do is shoot me an email with your name and ID and username, so I get the right person. and I will send you by return email a PDF file, a 2-page letter you can mail to every new member. It welcomes them. It gives them your contact information, encourages them to call you on the phone, which you want them to do, okay? And it also reminds them that if they get on AutoShip and become an active member in their first 21 days, they can request 250 free postcards and names from me, and I'll send them to them. The coupon is part of the welcome letter. That's page 2. So use those welcome letters. You'll be surprised how well they work. All you got to do now is rinse and repeat. The Business Builder's Waltz, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep doing that until you're making the money you want to make. And by the time you do that, you'll decide you want to make more money, so you'll keep doing it. That's all there is to building this business. It's not complicated. It's not hard. Anybody can do it if they want to. What's our Business Builder pack strategy? Okay, there is pack pay. You get paid a bonus if one of your personals buys a pack, or if somebody below one of your personals buys a pack, and the people in between you and the person who bought the pack are not pack qualified. How do you get pack qualified? You buy 1 pack of any size for yourself. That qualifies you for pack pay for life, okay? And this is a smaller part of the pay plan, but it actually brings in significant money after a while, and I'll show you how and why. So how do you do this? Number 1, buy 1 Business Builder pack for yourself. It can be any size, silver, gold, or platinum. All the packs do is they save you money on larger collections of products. So if you buy a silver pack, you'll save 5%, gold 10%, platinum 15%, up to you. There is no real reason for you to buy more than a silver if you don't have the money and don't need the products, okay? But buy 1 product, 1 pack for yourself so that you are pack qualified for life. Number 2, enroll your spouse or other family member, okay? You can enroll your spouse under you, or you can enroll your adult child or your parent that's living with you under you. You want that second position, and I'll show you why. Because you can then use build your own pack to buy all additional products that you want under your family member. Now, if you don't have a family member, all right, you can create a sole proprietorship or an LLC that you own with a separate tax ID. And enroll that under yourself. That's perfectly legal and permissible under the company rules. But you want that second position so that you get the bonuses whenever you buy additional products, okay? For example, my wife likes the 1500 10X Pure oil. A 3-pack of the 1500 is about $399, if I remember right. That qualifies as silver pack. So if I buy a 3-pack under Build Your Own for my wife, I get 5% off. That's $20. And because I've been doing this for a while, I get $100 every time I sell another silver pack. So I get $120 off, and I get a $399 product or set of products for $279. That's darn good savings, okay? So it's smart to save money this way. But in addition to that, if you follow up with every one of your personals and teach them to do what you're doing. Okay, first of all, they're going to buy a pack, so you're going to get bonuses whenever they buy a pack. But more important, they're going to use this system to buy additional products under their family member, and your sales volume is going to explode. That's pretty much what we've seen in our group when people start doing this. Why do we use direct mail? Well, I don't like meetings, and right now you can't even have meetings. I don't like calling people on the phone. I'm sure most of you don't either. Cold calling people on the phone sounds courageous, but it's actually not duplicatable because you can't get other people to do it even if you sign them up. So direct mail is a great way to advertise your business. So to start with, always contact your warm market first. Who's your warm market? People you know, your family and friends. If you don't realize it, you can enroll your spouse, your adult children, your mother, your father, your sisters and brothers, your cousins, your aunts and uncles. You should be contacting all of those people first. Yes, I know about the No Friends Left Club. I've been a member, okay? Contact them anyway. Send them an email. Say, hey, I found this really cool, you don't even have to call it a business, wholesale buyers club that you could join for free. And there's no requirement for you to buy a product unless you want to. Send them to your website. Get them signed up under you, okay? And that's how you start. Some of those people will buy a product. Some of them will get excited and actually want to build a business with you. And that brings up reason number 2. Mail lets you and your team, you know, the people you signed up from your warm market, it lets you and them approach people you don't know, okay? The cold market. That's important because once you run out of people to talk to, and most people run out pretty quick, you need to find a way to talk to people you don't know. Mail lets you do that. Number 3, anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with no training. Now, we do have to remind some people to follow the instructions, but it doesn't require a weekend boot camp to learn how to mail a postcard. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. You didn't have much water in the cup. All right. Direct mail is duplicatable. Okay, what does that mean? It means it's easily copied. All right, so new people can do it. New people can do it with not a lot of training, right? And that means they can get started quickly because they don't have to learn a whole bunch of stuff. It builds on the work of other people, right? What we call leverage. Leverage is critical to making a lot of money in a business like this. In fact, it's critical to making a lot of money in a whole bunch of businesses, all right? Does it work? Yes. It works for everybody except those who quit mailing or advertising. Mail is advertising. It must be done over and over and over again. So if you think you can throw 250 postcards in the mail and get rich, you need to quit smoking that crack, okay? That's not how it works. It works with you deciding that based on your advertising budget that you can mail 50 cards a week, 100 cards a week, 25 cards a week, whatever your number is, pick a number that you can afford to do every week. If you're mailing postal profit system letters, decide how many you can afford to mail every month or every other month. Please note that you can mail 500 letters cheaper than you can mail 200 letters twice, okay? Look at the numbers, all right? but decide what your advertising budget is and stick to it. Just keep doing it. That's what makes direct mail work. All right, call reminders. CTFO has a Zoom webinar at 9 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. Just go to ctfowebinar.com and you'll see the latest and greatest from the corporate. Sometimes it's about products, sometimes it's special announcements, sometimes it's an opportunity call. It's always worth listening to. It is recorded. If you can't be there live, listen to the recording. You'll get a notice about that usually by Thursday, okay? Secondly, my friend and my personal sponsor, Mike Swilling, who is the #1 distributor in the company, holds his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. All right? That number, 319-527-2973. If you are promoting by word of mouth, Mike is probably the best guy you can listen to on that topic. Unlike me, Mike does not use direct mail. He primarily uses word of mouth. He does do some print ads and things like that, but he primarily uses face-to-face word of mouth. So if that's what you need to do, if you have no money and you need to learn how to do that, listen to Mike. I do have a short story this week. A few weeks ago, I don't remember exactly when it was, we had Mark Victor Hansen and his wife Crystal Dwyer on the Tuesday night call, and they were talking about their new book, which is called Ask, okay? And I went on Amazon and got a copy of that book, and I started reading it this week. I highly recommend it to you. First, I thought it was going to be kind of fluffy, all right, a feel-good book or something like that. But it has a lot of great stories in it about people who, came to a certain point in their lives and what they were doing. They were, say, selling real estate. The real estate market fell apart, so they looked around and says, what else do I know how to do? What else am I good at? Okay? And they start a whole new career based on asking that question of themselves. There's a lot of good meat in this book. It's not fluffy at all. I don't remember. I think it's about $15, if I remember right, on Amazon. Let me highly recommend that you get a copy of that book and read it. It'll help you. Well, folks, the summer is dragging on. It'll be over soon. Hopefully we'll all be back to school, back to work, and we'll have vaccines and all those kind of things. But in the meantime, hang in there. Have a fantastic week. It's a great life, and, make it a great life. Dr. Dick, signing off.